In the middle of this COVID thing, everybody's forced to stay home. So here is my third COVID project. The first one was the skid board room. The second one was my yard, which I can't get the grass to grow. So now I've covered it in straw to keep the birds out of it and to keep it wet since, it's August. So now here is my third COVID project. This ceiling. This is the front porch. And I was really wanting a tongue and groove or a car side or something. So that was too expensive, and I'm all about cheap. So now this is what I'm going to do. I've already marked it off. 1, 2, 3. And I got 3 going down there. That's going to be recessed lights. So I'll have 6 recessed lights, and then I'm going to take 1/4-inch plywood, cut it into probably 4-inch strips, and then I will bevel the end of it, cut the edges of it at a 45-degree angle so it'll have a kind of a groove to it, and glue and nail that up, and I'll be done. I've already bought the recessed lights, and I got the ones for remodeling. I'll show you those when I'm putting them up. But this ceiling has got to go. Got to do something with it. And that's the cheapest route. I'll get this whole project done for about $140, I think. Yep, 140 bucks. So here we go, project number 3. Okay, so here's where, see, I've got 2 of them installed, and my measurements had to get a little goofy because I got joists up there. See, I run that wire from here over to here, connect it, and then I'll run that wire from there to that hole. And what I've bought are these remodeling recessed lights, and the difference is these don't hook to the joists. They work with these little clips right here. After you push it up in there, you push that with a screwdriver and it locks it in place. So all you do is push it through the hole, push it all the way to the top, shove your screwdriver onto them braces right there, and you're good to go. Now, these are LEDs. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Put this down for a second. Damn it. Okay. See, this is the whole thing. 3,500 hours on these. It's an LED. Plugs in there. All you do is run the wiring, plug it in there with these spring-loaded clips. It goes into a little housing thing. These things come with the templates for each one of these. It comes with instructions for each one. They come pre-wired. Flip this tab down, lift this door, and it's all wired. All you do is slide your wire into these. And I was having a little trouble with one of them. I had to cut this wire and put my own on. Just shove your wire in there and it's connected. Close it up. So run your wire, and it's got knockouts on each side. Pretty nice. I don't have to worry about where the joists are, except for where you cut your holes. That hole there, I hit a joist. I don't want that. So I had to fudge my plan out a little bit. But this is the way they'll look. 2 there, 3 there, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3 down there, down this way. That should be enough light for anybody. Should be. So now all I gotta do is slice it, or cut that wire and trim it off, slide it in. Poof, I'm done on that hole. Then I'll cut my next hole. Then I'll run the wire up through that way. Really pretty easy. Okay, guess what? We got lights. See that? We got lights. Now I start on the wood part of it. 3 that way, 3 that way. We're good to go. And this light here, I'm going to get one of them flickering light bulbs put in. But I'll show you more tonight when it's dark. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look how bright. Nice. Real nice. Beautiful. There it is at night. I like it. I like it a lot. See everything. As soon as I get my decorative bulb in there. On to the next. See that pile of wood? This is 5 sheets of 1/4-inch plywood for the ceiling in on the porch. Now what I've done is set up my generic little saw. It's like a 30+ degree angle on the blade. Set up the gate at 4 inches. So when I run these through here, I don't have to move anything. The first time trims them down, time puts the angle on it. See that angle? You can't really see it on that end. You can see it over here. So it will give the appearance of a tongue and groove, I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, it ain't bad. I'll get this up here. See that? And that's the way it'll look on my ceiling. Because this, if I was to buy this, it's like $9 a board. And for this, I bought 5 sheets at $13. And it'll do the whole ceiling. All I've done is cut it all. Well, I cut all 5 at the same time, 4 inches a piece. So, and then I just run it through that table saw, piece of cake. And I'm thinking about staining that groove, and then I'll just put poly on the outside, or on the flat part, and we'll call it a day. Well, it's all done. Well, all the wood's up anyway. It's got one big flaw in it that I see. Let's see if you can pick it out where it is. I know where it is, but I'm not telling you. Now I have to stain the cracks, and then I polyurethane it. But it's all done. Just as pretty as I was hoping it would be. Now by the time I polyurethane it, it'll all work out. And then I gotta scrub all that white stuff. I've already got plans for next year even. I'm gonna put up another post like that and put bricks around it. Put up another post down there, put bricks around it. But let's finish this one first. So now I get to the staining part. I hope it's easy. Should be with the roller that I'm going to use, but it's almost done. All the noisy stuff's done anyway. Well, I know it's kind of bright out here, but that's the before, and this is the after. I know it don't look like a whole lot, but it does make a difference. It highlights the boards. For all I'm doing, I tried this little roller here, waste of time, so I went back to these foam brushes. This foam brush, restruck, and I just barely dip it down in the paint, and then I just follow the lines. There's a couple of places where I got a little swirly, but I think it's alright. So as soon as I finish all these other lines and my herringbone thingamajig here, then I just polyurethane it, put the lights in, and I'm done. Can't wait. Check that out. All the cracks have all been painted. See what a difference that makes? Gives it a little depth. Now all I gotta do is polyurethane it and clean up some of these edges where I got a little sloppy with the paint. I don't know, I might just leave it. But it turned out pretty good. Now we'll see what it's like after the poly. Well, today is the day I put the last coat of poly on here. It's shiny, dark, shiny. Then I put the lights in. It's going to happen today. Now, as I was looking at it, see all this white around here? To make it look right, it's got to be wood. I've got to fix it because that white don't look right. So, here's my options. I can either shake it like that. Of course, now that's not right, but it gives you an idea. Or just flat boards with the gaps painted. And them boards aren't the right size either. I just don't know which one I like better. Both require a little bit of work, but I don't have to paint anything except for that trim. I don't know. I have to wait and see what popular opinion. So I'm gonna put the last coat of poly. I've taken that light down and I've painted it. So we'll get her done today. There it is. Lights are on. Of course, it's daytime. Looks damn good. And in that light, I put a vintage light bulb. Painted it. Put a vintage light bulb in it. And this looks daggone just what I wanted. Just exactly what I wanted. Now I gotta do is wait for nighttime. There it is at night. Well, kind of at night. Actually, it's morning. But you see the wood from here. All the lights. Got my specialty light on. And this is what it looks like at night. It brightens that porch up. Cool. And I think I'm going to go with the shakes on that white part right there. I think I'm going to go with the shakes because it'll be easier. It'll be a 4.5 inch reveal. So as soon as I get that done, hey baby, I'm done. There it is. Well, I got the other long section done. Looks like using them butts the way I was talking about using it worked out pretty good, decent. All the way down there. All straight lines. Pretty cool looking, huh? Now I just need to figure out how to get rid of these damn bees. I plugged up all their holes and they still keep coming back. Still keep getting out somehow. Look at all them fuckers. Look at all them damn bees. Ooh. Well, that's it for today. Alright, it's all done till the spring when I have other things to do, but that's what it looks like with all the poly is on, the shakes, everything is all done. There is the end result. Isn't it wonderful? Now in the spring I'm planning on concreting that block, put in another pole, maybe some Y's supports there and there. But for now, not a bad job if I do say so myself. Kind of pretty. Kind of nice.